What's going on, you beautiful people of the internet, and welcome back to another video. This video is going to be a fun one. Right here, I have a new differential for the E30, but before we get to work, I want to fill you in on some stuff on what's going on with the E30 because I did a decent amount of work to it since I picked up the camera last. One of the biggest problems that I noticed with this car when I was driving it in the last video, the gearing was way too tall. I think I'll throw in the clip, but dude, second gear almost went to 80 miles an hour or something like that. And it was just So, my friend Ian, I think his Instagram name is Quarantined on Instagram. I'll throw his Instagram handle up right here. He actually reached out to me and he said, yo, I'm looking for a new diff for my E30. He has a really cool S54 swap convertible E30. He said, dude, I'm looking for a taller rear end for my E30. The gears are too short for me. He said, yo, I got a 410 LSD. I'm trying to get a taller diff. And I'm like, dude, I'm trying to get a shorter diff. I have a 325. So, he sent me this 410. I actually just repainted it. You guys can see I got it all taped up, but I wanted to make it look nice. I got a new cover and I have a new polyurethane bushing. So we're gonna throw it in, throw some fluid in it, and then throw it back up in the car and take it out for a drive and see how it rips. First order of business for the diff, I'm gonna peel all the masking tape off. And then I am going to throw some of this racing diff fluid in it, or racing gearbox fluid. This stuff is extremely expensive. Friend Alan gave it to me for free, so thank you, Alan. I have the cover here. I actually put the polyurethane bushing in. I was planning on filming it, but I just greased it up and it literally just slid in by hand, so I guess that's super nice. The cover is ready to go on. I have the mating surfaces cleaned up. I have this 75 W140. This is racing fluid. There's additives in here for an LSD to help it grip up better. Ooh, doctor. Ooh. Unfortunately, I don't have a gasket, so I'm just using some black RTV. This is oil resistant, just regular gasket maker. Don't want to go too thick with this stuff.
Many minutes later.
I have the diff sitting here, the speed sensor is in, everything is in. I got the bolts tightened down. I decided to leave it sit for a little bit just to get the RTV to dry up so I know it'll seal. All right, jack it up. Now that the diff's in, that was a huge fight with that diff. I should have ordered those E30 diff studs where there's studs in the diff so you can just slide it up in. Aligning the diff with the bolts, it was just there's literally no room. But now we're gonna take this thing out. Like I was saying before about these trumpets and how they're gonna go on right here, you guys can imagine 6 of these things sitting like that. You know, they're gonna look pretty cool. Fortunately, I don't have the little rubber couplers that hold them on, so what I did do for now, because I know I'm gonna need them in the future, I just ordered 6 of them. They're just the I'll throw a picture of what they are. They're just a little rubber coupler that sticks on and holds them on. Fortunately for the test drive, we aren't gonna have any trumpets, so the engine's not gonna run how it should, and it's not gonna make the power that it should. I'm gonna get it fired up, then we're gonna see how she does. Let it sit here, warm up for a little bit, get some temp in the oil, then we're gonna go take it out for a drive. Alrighty, right, guys. I'm expecting for this thing, for me, like when I get on it, I'm expecting it for it to like almost break up because I don't have the trumpets on. Unfortunately, I could have sworn I had those rubber adapter grommets, but I have them ordered and they're gonna be on the way. I can literally already tell just moving the car in my driveway that the rear end's shorter. If we scrape, are we gonna scrape? Come on. Oh, just a little scrapey, just a little scrapey, just a little bit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I can feel these short gears. These things are short, baby. This thing needs an alignment so bad. It's all over the road. I put my turn signals on like they do something. I can already, dude, the gears feel so much, like third literally feels like second. Let's just hope there aren't any cops out. What's up? What's up? It's crazy the amount of looks I get in this car. What's up? What's up, people? Yeah, the gears are definitely shorter, but I have no power right now because of I don't have trumpets. Like I push the gas and it like doesn't really do anything. Yeah, like that. Damn. I gotta get those trumpets back on. But the gears are so short. I love it. It's almost like third gear isn't quite as short as what second used to be, but it's pretty short. I wonder if there's a way for me to like tape the trumpets up right now.
The next day.
All right, guys, today's day 2 in the video. I kind of got a little antsy and I really want to go feel what this thing is like with the trumpets on and the diff. What I did, I took the trumpets on and I literally put electrical tape on them to hold them on. Like I said, I don't have those couplers right now. I doubt they're gonna stay on, but I'm gonna take it out to go drive it because I really wanna feel what this thing is like with its power, with the trumpets, and with the short rear end. I'm gonna start this thing up, let it warm up a little bit, then we're gonna take it out and see what it's actually supposed to be like. I just drove around the neighborhood to make sure everything's good. Got the engine warmed up, got a little bit of temp in the oil. Now we are going to pull out and see how this thing does. Oh, dude, it's so good. Oh my Lord. Dude, that diff is so much shorter. You know, I still think there's something up with the tune. I still think this thing's not making the power that it should. Like, it's quick, and it's definitely much quicker than it was before, but it still doesn't feel right.
Meanwhile.
Oh. Dude, I'm an idiot. Oh, the car was in limp mode because I didn't have the throttle position sensor hooked up. Dude, I'm such an idiot. Oh my God. Now let's go take it out again and see if it's different. See, it's definitely better than what, I don't know. There's something going on with it and it's not throwing a code. So I think it's that alpha N tune. I just got in contact with one of my friends who is like a BMW guru when it comes to S54s and tuning them. I told him I have an alpha N tune and he basically told me, he said, get rid of that tune. Alpha N tunes are complete garbage. You need to get the actual CSL map based tune. So there's like a map sensor that will sit in this intake in this vacuum manifold that connects like vacuum to all of the throttle bodies. So he basically said you need to get the actual BMW CSL Alpha, or like the actual BMW CSL map base tune. I think that's what's going on because I scanned the car. I don't have any like weird Vanos faults. There's nothing like the Vanos is doing what it's supposed to do. The engine's perfectly in time. Like everything's good. It's just not throwing any check engine lights for anything power related or anything like that. And it's just not giving me the power it should. Like, it's really weird. When you go to accelerate, it feels like torquey and it feels like it's ready to go. And then when you give it to it, it just kind of like, it still, you know, builds up more power, but it's not like how an S54 should be. So, but that being said, the diff in this car, the gears feel so much shorter and they're so much like closer now, and they're just way better than what it was before. Literally, like, before it was just, the gears were way too tall. It did not, like, the car felt like you were driving like a big truck. But it also looks sick with these trumpets, and I know like, I know like this is kind of like rigged up right now, but I do have another set of these trumpets, which we're actually going to be painting to like the paint on the engine bay, and then I'm actually gonna have like real couplers instead of them literally taped onto the engine. Next video, we should have this thing like completely on the road. Right now, I don't have a license plate on this car, so I'm literally just like driving it down the street. But I promise you guys, I'm not uploading another video until this thing is completely on the road. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video. If you guys are here to the end, leave a comment down below, let me know. And this car keeps me up at night with all the stupid troubles that it gives me, but hopefully we'll all have it figured out. I'm gonna get that map base tune, and we're just gonna get rid of that junky Alpha N tune. Hopefully everything should be good. In next video, there will be a license plate on this car and we will be driving it. So yeah, as I always say, guys, dream so big it's scary. Peace out, and I'll catch you in the next one.